Hey family, this is your girl Renee, and today we are going to be planting up some of these pumpkins because I've never grown a pumpkin before, but I don't want to grow like a big giant pumpkin. I want to try this Jack B. Little pumpkins. So what we're going to do is we're going to use these um, pea pellets that I love, love, love. And let me show you what they look like. And if you guys have been following me for a long time, you guys know that I start a lot of my seeds with these pea pellets. I get them at Lowe's and they run me like maybe $4 to $5. So, and I try when the garden season starts, I try to go and load up because, because I use a whole lot of these pea pellets. Lowe's, if you're listening to me, your girl needs to get sponsored with your pea pellets because I use a whole lot of these things. I'm just saying, Lowe's. I'm always in that store buying plants, soil, whatever. If you want to holler at your girl and let's talk, because I could save some money and I could get the word out on some of your products that a lot of people probably don't know about, like these pea pellets. All right, enough of that. So, this is what they look like, and I usually pour some boiled water over them, and this is what they turn out to be. They go from this to this. See how they expand? And then the soil is encased in this little netting, and all I do is I wait till they cool off because you never want to put a seed in one of these hot pellets because that's all it's going to do is I think permit the seed from germinating because all you're doing is cooking it. Because when you pour that boiling water over these pea pellets, trust and believe, y'all, these things get really, really hot, and it takes a while, maybe like 15-20 minutes to for these things to cool off. And I usually put them in a bowl that I'm no longer going to use. And I usually use this one. I have this one and another bowl that I use specifically for soaking these pea pellets. So, and then what I do, I'll bring you down. What I do is I open up the little netting casing so I can expose the soil. And like I said, if you've been following me for a while, your girl been doing these pea pellets for a long, long time. So I just open them up so I'll be able to put the seed in the middle. Now this pea pellet, it has all the fertilizer that your seed will need until it's time to take them out of this pea pellet. Sometime you will see some of the roots growing at the bottom. I may have, because I'm sowing some uh, sunflowers over in this one container. If I can find one that shows you how the roots do come out the bottom, trust and believe your girl definitely will. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one seed in each one of these because I usually overseed because sometimes when now it's just me talking, but sometimes when I just put one seed in here, they don't always germinate. So I always like to have just a couple of extra just in case. And for me, never growing these Jacoby Little pumpkins because I just want some little baby pumpkins that I can use to decorate with. And so let's open them. This is what they are again. See? And I got these at where was I don't know if it was Walmart, Lowe's, because I pick up a lot of seeds. But these are by Burpee, and this is if you guys have never seen a pumpkin seed before, this is what they look like. And when you plant them, you always put point side down, and I just stick it in there, and then just push it down a little bit. So, like I said, I'm gonna put one seed in each one of these pellets. And I love these pellets because it's like when you put your seed in there, it's a one big package. Everything you need, like I said, is inside that pea pellet, fertilizer, and then I'm gonna show you what I usually grow my these pea pellets in, because I make my own little greenhouse to get these seeds started. And once they germinate, I get so excited. So what I'm doing is I'm just covering the soil with to cover the seed with the soil, so I can tuck it away and say nighty night, say a blessing over them, and hopefully these bad boys will germinate. And then I usually push them down with my finger to make contact with the soil. All right, and then this is what I grow them in. These are just like takeout containers, and some of the takeout containers has holes at the top, and I just take a piece of duct tape, put it over the holes, because I want to convert this takeout tray into greenhouse. I want it to hold the heat in to help these pea pellets, get a good start, get them to germinate and start off on the right foot. And then I love these clear containers, because when the seeds start to germinate, you can actually see the seed growing out of the pea pellets. So what I do is I just open this up, and I just sit these pea pellets in here. Usually I fill these things up with these little pea pellets, but since I'm only doing 6, just like that, and then I close it up, and I usually write up here, or I put a piece of paper with some clear tape over it and label it. And that's what I'll do later on off camera. I'll put that these are my Jack B. Little pumpkins. And remember, I sowed some bigger pumpkins earlier. I think it's like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I don't think those seeds were very viable, because they should have germinated. At least some should have been poking up, but nothing did. So I can put, when I go, because these are the same things as I just planted. So, well, I'm going to see. I'm going to keep them in this container and this container and see which one will germinate the quickest. That's what I'll do. We'll just have a little experiment and see how they do in 2 separate containers. So let me show you the sunflower, because I got one sunflower seed right here that was growing in that another container like this, and this one has germinated, so I potted it up and I put it in this container, and I have it sitting on my windowsill because I'm waiting for it to get a little bit bigger before I stick it outside in the garden, because you know how that goes. Slugs, snails, all that be trying to eat those little tender plants like that. So let me see if we have any germination on these ones. And these are my sunflowers. And see what I'm saying? Why you want to make sure that this container is airtight, because you see the condensation on the top. That will keep the pea pellets moist, so you do not have to water. The only water that you need to do is to put some boiling water over the pea pellets, and then put your seed in there, and then close it up tight. All right, let's see if we got any sunflowers. Oh, we got one here, you guys. See, look. Woohoo! We got one here, and then we had one that I showed you on the windowsill. So we have one here. Let me show you. We have germination, you guys. We got germination. Look at Theodore over here. He's like the Leaning Tower of Pisa right there. Look at him. He's leaning this way. I've got to fix him, and I've got to pull his leaves down and wrap it around so he'll have more room to grow, because he's too spaced out, I think, anyway. But here and there, that's on another video, child. Let's stay focused. So remember I told you how you will be able to see the roots. Look at that. You see what I'm saying about the roots? See those roots? And that's from the sunflower. And this is what it looks like, because I need to take this one out and I need to pot it up, because this sunflower here is saying, Renee, we ready, girl. Come on now. You know what you're supposed to do. You supposed to take care of us. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'll pop that up off of camera. But this is another one that's coming up. You see it? Look at the root. See that root? So don't think when you put your seed in this pea pellet that this netting is going to be so thick that you won't be able to allow the roots to come out the bottom. Because as you can see, these roots right here, baby, ain't got no problem finding their way out of this pea pellet, this little netting thing. So all I can say is I recommend, and I got some more. So another seed must be going to be germinating soon because look at the indication of the roots. And I have a lot of these doing that. So they are coming. It's just that these sunflowers are just taking a little bit longer to get it together. So I'm so excited about that. So I just wanted to show you that so you guys know that I'm gonna have two sunflower seeds. It's already showing me that they're ready to be potted up, which I already did. And I'm gonna do this one later on this evening. I'll pot this one up. And then that one, like I said, on this windowsill, I need to get a little bit bigger. Like I said, because I don't want to throw it out there. And then the next thing you know, what? Something over there trying to eat it up. So I wanted to come to you guys today to let you know that I've started my pumpkin. Fingers crossed that it will be a success and your girl will at least get Jack B. Little pumpkin. Because I'm thinking if they're smaller, then they should grow better than having a big giant pumpkin that's going to vine and vine and vine. This one, they're smaller, and I need to make sure that I put this on a trellis because these pumpkins here will look cute going up a trellis. And I think it's going to be so cute. And I'm going to be so excited when it gets to be around like around Thanksgiving or October, so I can harvest. So let's see how long it takes for these. So it is okay. It needs 6 to 8 hours of full sun. Which, child, over here in my garden, we get a long sun time, and then it takes 95 days to harvest. And for planting, if you're sowing them in outside, it's 1 inch depth, and then 2 to 3 per group. That's if you're going to plant a whole bunch together. They're telling you to thin them to like 2 to 3 plants. But it says a miniature pumpkin 3 inches across and 2 inches high. It says ideal for fall decoration, and it's edible when fresh. So as soon as you take that pumpkin off that you harvest it, you can go ahead and eat it, child. So I'm just excited to, grow a Jack B. Little pumpkin. Woohoo! So it's prime because in my thing, it is ready to go. Yay! So I'm so excited. And it says that this seeds don't go bad until 11/26, 2026. So I'm good in that department too. So I'm very excited, and I thought I'd bring you along on this journey of your girl planting up some baby pumpkins. I'm just gonna call them my baby pumpkins, and it's an heirloom vegetable, and it only cost me $1.99. I saw some other pumpkin seeds by Back to the Root. Theirs was like $2.99 and up. But when I saw this $1.99, I said, "Yep, little Jack B. Little, you're gonna be coming home with Miss Renee so we can grow some pumpkins." So that being said, all right, guys, wish your girl luck. Hope you will subscribe to my channel because I would love to have you join my family. Make sure you give this video thumbs up. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you'll know when I have another video coming your way. Woohoo! All right, sunflower, I'm gonna work on you, and pumpkins do your job because we need some pumpkins. because I want to see some beautiful pumpkins growing up that trellis. And when I plant these out, when I know they're going to germinate and I'm going to get them as big as I can, and then I'm going to stick them outside, and then I'm going to show you exactly where I'm going to plant them. All right, you guys, love you, love you, love you. And share this video out because that'll help your girl get her videos out in the algorithm. And I would really, really appreciate it. Okay, see you in the next video, you guys. Wish me luck, woohoo, on this pumpkin. And child, wish me luck when I got to tame Theodore over here, because he's been a little agitated lately and he's been kind of grumpy, meaning he doesn't want to follow the rules about he's got to go around that cocoa core. I don't care if it's leaning to the left or leaning to the right. He's got to lean to whatever direction it's going so I can get him wrapped around there and so I can make him bigger and fuller, because me and Q from Qstead Homestead, we trying to grow us some pepper, some black peppercorns, so we can grind our own peppers. Grind our own peppers, grind our own seeds to make black pepper. That's the mission. We've never done it before, so this is an experiment. Her plant is doing fantastic, and mine is hanging in there. So say a prayer for Theodore and Mr. Mississippi too. That's Q's pepper nigrum plant, which is another word for the black pepper plant. She's doing it, so wish us both the best of luck on growing these bad boys, because I cannot wait to pick them and I cannot wait to grind them, and I can say I have made my own black pepper. Woo! All right, guys, enough gabbing. I love you, and Miss Renee will see you in the next video. All right, guys, take care.